Hello everyone, I am Joel Nazarino, and here I'm going to discuss y'all about the case study, which is the Splash Corporation market expansion strategy. So for the introduction, the SMEs in the Philippines, they all face major challenges towards finances and marketing as of today. Here we have Splash Corporation, which originally began in 1985 as a small personal skincare company, just like the rest of the SMEs. But unlike the other companies, it's able to expand its growth with certain strategies that made it the biggest skincare company in the Philippines. Their success, it mainly comes from identifying any untapped sectors in the market and continuously innovating their own products. So here they basically targeted any certain products that have never been made before, and they innovated to that level, which appealed their target audience. So here's the background of the case. So Splash Corporation, like earlier, it was originally founded in 1985 as a backyard business, and as of today, it is the largest skincare brand in the Philippines. The challenge is, despite it being the largest company in the Philippines, the challenge Splash Corporation mainly faces is having very limited recognition in foreign countries, especially in Indonesia. And the key issue for this is, should they expand their business internationally? The constraints they have to do, they're they're restrained from, are a small global marketing staff. It's also very costly to expand your business to other foreign countries besides the domestic area. And also, of course, there's extremely high competition abroad. So here's the SWOT analysis. So the strengths of Splash Corporation is that it has high domestic demand, considering it's the largest skincare company in the Philippines. It's also very innovative. So whatever daily market trends comes in the way that customers want to get something new, they'll always find a way to innovate their skincare products, which would help fulfill their needs, which makes them very adaptable. They also have very strong partnerships, since they already have many domestic partners around the Philippines, which they could help get more finance in their business. And also, a very diverse product. The weaknesses for it is that it, of course, has a very limited staff for the global marketing, which um which is very crucial to have, because if you don't have a certain marketing team that's like very experienced in the international marketing stuff, it's not gonna it's very risky, and it could most likely damage their business. And of course, they also have very low international recognition. So both of these weaknesses, they play a major role on how they cannot do the expansion, which makes it very risky. So here, for the alternative courses of action, the first one would be Splash could use their partnership financing for expansion. The advantage for this is that they have much faster access to capital, meaning they can get more money from their partnerships to get the investments they want very quickly. But the risk for that would be debt if it's not managed properly. The second is they can expand their business across Asia, considering they're already very familiar with the markets there. And then there's other countries such as Indonesia, Korea, and Japan. They already recognize their product, which gives them a nice head start. But the risk for this is that it's very costly, and abroad it's very they have high competition, which could make it very difficult for them build up their businesses there. The third alternative course of action is they can expand to the west. The advantage for this is that there is very low competition for any of the skincare companies there, and also higher profit, meaning they could, if their business is successful there, they can generate higher profit there compared to he, the east. The disadvantage for that though is that there's almost no recognition for their products in the west. Now, so for the chosen strategy Splash Corporation should use, they should just focus on expanding their business with Asia. The thing is that unlike the West and then the other foreign countries, it's just that's the best spot for Splash to expand their businesses due to the positive feedback from their neighboring countries, Indonesia, Japan, and Korea. The Asian consumers there, they also share similar skincare needs, which is which makes it easier for them to market their products. And then with Asia, with the Asian countries supporting them well, it's a nice strategic stepping stone towards global recognition. Now, here's the recommendations for the market expansion of Splash. They should use the partnership funding to support Asian expansion. They already have very good partnerships in the Philippines, so they can use that to help get more funds to invest their expansion on the market there. They should also focus on Indonesia as the initial market. It's one of the first countries there that had amazing feedback on their products. So they should try to expand their business business there first. And of course they have to recruit more skilled marketing professionals abroad, considering they're very limited in that staff area. Of course, they have to manage their investments carefully. The long-term vision for them would be they have to first build Asian dominance, since they already have very good recognition there. And then once it's complete, they can expand to the west. So to conclude all of this, the splash success relies on step-by-step processes that mainly ensures its long-term availability, and will find any means necessary to expand and adapt to the daily changing market.